At this time, I would like to call upon Sherry Weintraub and Claire Lisker, who will present the award to Alice Fasman.
Let me just say, before I get to my prepared remarks, that I am so impressed by JSU. I have the pleasure of being the Vice President of Planning and Allocation for Jewish Federation of St. Louis, and we were pretty impressed when we looked at this organization for targeted money, and we're very happy that we were able to give a very nice gift. But next year, even with the down campaign, although you can all help that, you guys are amazing, and this is exactly what our strategic plan is trying to get at. So thank all of the teachers, Rabbi Mike, etc. It's amazing. Okay. Inspirational, effervescent, multi-talented, melodious, an angel, a pillar, our secret weapon. These are words that I received from various Sherazetic congregants who were asked to describe Alice Fasman in one word. Not an easy task, but each word suggests just how lucky we are to have such a special woman in our community. Clayton High School scored big when Rabbi Mark Fasman accepted the job as head rabbi at Sherazetic, and Alice was hired to teach a variety of music courses and direct the choir. I would now like to introduce Claire Lisker, a senior at Clayton High School and member of JSU, to shed some additional light on a very special honoree, Alice Fasman.
How can we define a teacher? There is no better description than the one given by Edmundo de Amici in his over 100-year-old book, Corazón Diario de un Niño, or Heart, the Diary of a Boy, that depicts the way in which a young schoolboy perceives the essence of his teacher. He says, "She is always happy, and her class happy as well. She smiles, and when she yells with her peculiar voice, it seems as if she is singing. She whips the desk with her ruler and clasps her hands together to impose silence. She buttons her students' jackets or lends them her sweaters so they don't catch a cold, and brings cough medicine for those who do. My teacher has been affectionate with me, and now that I reflect on how much I know, I recognize that her voice remains as a constant echo in my mind." I can honestly say that I speak for all students when I say that Ms. Fasman exemplifies these qualities and values. Although I had already heard great things about her, I personally met her last year when I visited Clayton High School, when I accompanied a friend to her school piano class. There, Ms. Fasman joyously led a group of high school students in music. Being a piano player myself, I immediately appreciated her talent and passion and wished that I would someday be her student. This opportunity came this year when I joined Clayton High School as a freshman. After I joined the school musical and began learning the music from Ms. Fasman, I confirmed the reputation that preceded her. Ms. Fasman has much patience and a much better voice than our cast. She sings beautifully, but more importantly, her warm demeanor helps her form a strong connection with each one of her students, who learn much from her talent and enthusiasm. It is a distinctive honor for me to recognize publicly Ms. Fasman for her greatest contribution to our community, education.
Probably really shocked that I said she was a senior. They're thinking the college fund just isn't ready.
Very happy.
Gorgeous tzedakah box. We know you will, yes, use it. Put old coins in it. Very old coins. That's precious. That is the precious.
I never imagined 30 years ago and 3 weeks ago, when I was standing under the chuppah, that I would be living in St. Louis as a Rebbitzin and as an advisor to a Jewish student union. This is a big surprise to me. And I just have to mention that I was even working on JSU some 10 years ago when I taught at Shellhaven High School. Shellhaven High School is a modern Orthodox high school in Los Angeles, where my son attended, and I was hired to teach one music class. And in my class was Gershom Mizell. So there you go, and the circle is complete. My daily life is spent in the company of teenagers. My husband and I even now have a teenager living with us. I think you all know. I really like teenagers. Some of you are thinking that if you had to spend the entire day with teenagers, you would quit your job. But I do love it. I love it. I teach freshmen through seniors, and I often teach some of the same students year after year, and I see them mature into young adults over their 4 years at Clayton High School. I know what the school day is like for these students, and I sincerely do not want to change places with them. I do not want to stay up late working on my author project, or take an exam in physics, or have to worry about getting into college. But teenagers are exciting and apathetic and dramatic and annoying and changing, always changing. There is great potential. I think that I learn far more from them than they learn from me. Clayton High School is a relatively small public high school. I think there are approximately 850 students there, but we have 75 extracurricular groups and clubs to which these students may choose from these. These options include everything from chess clubs, a Harry Potter club, a drama club, a Japanese culture club, a Jane Austen club, you name it, we've got it. There are great demands on each young person's time. Every student enters high school with a very different background. They're exposed to new classes, new ideas, and new people, and they are also hoping to make some connections with something familiar. When Rabbi Ravinsky asked me about starting a JSU at Clayton High School, I didn't hesitate. I think that the idea of a JSU student, a Jewish student union, is a brilliant idea. These students have such potential, and after they finish their bar mitzvahs and their confirmations, there are several years before they are sent out on their own, and this is a great time for them to inquire about Judaism and to learn even more from each other and from the programmers from JSU. Most of the students who come to JSU have already had bar and bat mitzvahs in their own synagogues. Many belong to youth groups in their own synagogues. Some have lived in or visited Israel, and others have very little background. Some students who attend meetings for JSU are not even Jewish at all. They just want to know about Jewish students and about who makes a Jew. The JSU clubs offer students opportunities to find out about themselves and other Jews in a non-threatening social setting. Our particular meetings are held at a Starbucks in Clayton. But we've met in Rabbi Ravinsky's basement, in my living room, in the choir room. We've met all over. We are involved in a lot of activities. We present on club night. We always have a table at club night, orientation meetings. The JSU has a room that is devoted to each year we have an arts fair at Clayton High School where students from special school districts come and spend the day at Clayton, and JSU always provides one of the rooms for the activities. Last year we made goo, and it was quite interesting. That was very fun. But the goal of JSU is to connect Jewish students to each other and to Israel, and to create stronger Jewish identities and Jewish pride. Our JSU does all of those things. There are opportunities for leadership and opportunities to attend national conventions. JSU provides teens with a deeper appreciation for their own Jewish heritage and hopefully connect them to their own Jewish identity for the rest of their lives. There is an ancient saying that to know each other is the best way to understand each other, and to understand each other is the only way to love each other. I think that to know each other as Jews is the best way that we can develop and maintain our Jewish identities in this increasingly global society. And I think that JSU is the perfect place for teenagers to find out about their Jewish identities. I would like to thank the board of JSU for this evening and for the committee for this beautiful event this evening. I would like to extend a special thanks to Rabbi Mike Rovinsky for all that he does, and Mazel Tov to Harvey and Dorit Iken on their well-deserved award. And I would especially like to thank my husband Mark for his support, and thank you to all of you.